A photo shoot with no model. She's not late though, she doesn't exist. Aitana is an AI model. Since she was created around a year ago, she's amassed a big following and is making thousands a month for her Barcelona-based agency.
We intend to always try to make it as similar as what an influencer would do. We take a picture with me in the image and we have to replace it with AI. So we have to play a little bit with lights and shadows to make it as real as possible.
As well as the main images, Aitana's designers make short videos to post as her Instagram stories. Back in the studio, they plan the post.
Maybe the Barcelona as the background is gonna be more interesting.
And if we want, we can do a simple prompt now, put Aitana, and then complement all the prompt with more things like the clothes, the acting.
Clueless Agency won't say exactly which AI image generator they are using, but say they use a mixture of open source models like Stable Diffusion. Sometimes it can throw up some surprises.
And we train Aitana with...
That's interesting that you laughed at that one.
Aitana will never wear this, for example.
Right, that's what
So it's funny because it's like, wow, I would love her to wear this, but she will not wear this. We spent like 2 months creating this personality and understanding how she would speak, how she would like interact with her community. So this is why we believe she has been working and she still works.
Once the image is chosen, the refinements and corrections are done. They start with seeing what Photoshop's inbuilt AI suggests, then touch it up by hand. Touch-ups used to take around a day, but now it's a few hours because of how the AI's improved so much. A few days later, here's the final product. I love this. They've just given us a printout of the very, very early days of Aitana's Instagram. So she only had 3,800 followers, and these are the early pictures. And what's interesting is they hadn't quite got the face perfect. So Aitana's face just changes slightly. The studio says they can get thousands of pounds a month for sponsored posts and endorsements with Aitana. She's now the most famous of this new wave of realistic-looking AI models. And there are plenty of them, some with hundreds of thousands of followers as well. Achieving realism in videos is proving harder, but Aitana's team are experimenting too. Aitana also has an OnlyFans-style private membership for underwear and swimsuit shots. Her virtual life is built for her mostly male fans, a key demographic for these AI models. Some find the message they're sending to boys and girls troubling.
We're seeing AI, artificial intelligence influencers, and if you watch these, it is terrifying how real they are.
Danae Mercer is a well-being influencer who calls out fakery on Instagram.
I see huge issues with the rise of AI models and influencers. I think they're setting an unrealistic beauty standard that is close enough to being real that a lot of people who follow them don't realize they're not real, especially teenagers, young teen girls. But then the perfection is so unachievable because it isn't real that it's something like none of us can ever reach.
Aitana is marketed as a fitness-loving woman who lives a healthy lifestyle. She's even been sponsored by nutrition and sports brands. Is there a problem where you're promoting a body image of someone that is, you know, in many ways perfect, but they don't exist? They don't go to the gym, they don't watch what they eat, and there are some people, some of your followers, that say, I wish I had that body.
In the beginning, we tried to make more curvy models, for example, or more not standardized models, and clients didn't like that. They usually want like a perfect model. But you can see this everywhere in publicity. At the end of the day, she's an influencer, but comparing her to the rest of the influencers, she looks the same as the rest.
The agency started creating more models with more diverse looks, including some men too, although apparently marketeers aren't as interested in male AI models. Do you think that one day we just won't need any more real-life influencers or models?
I believe that we are here to stay, and AI technology is here to stay as well. So in a way, we have to like combine and hold hands and see if we can do it together.
The latest project is for a major car company. The brief is to design an AI model to be the face for an in-car AI voice assistant, a very 2024 assignment.